Hi guys, David with First Place Auto Parts, and today in the shop we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 car guy movies and the cars that made them cool. We're going to be looking at only American muscle cars today, cars that were in movies, not TV shows. Batman, the Green Hornet, all those cars, those were TV cars. We're talking movie cars today. So let's go ahead, count backwards from number 10 to number 1. And let's get started with number 10. Number 10, the 1970 Dodge Charger from the movie Fast and the Furious. The modern Hollywood era has given us a couple of cool car guy movies, and one of the more memorable ones has been the movie The Fast and the Furious. Always heavy on cool cars, but sometimes short on reality. Like, did we ever call nitrous NOS? A black, roots-blown, big block Mopar shot with Keystone Daisy wheels will always be a killer combination. Number 9, the 1969 Charger from the movie The Dukes of Hazzard. Better known as the General Lee, this orange Mopar that carried Bo and Luke Duke around the city of Atlanta was the star of the 2005 release of the movie The Dukes of Hazzard. Number 8, the 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback known as Eleanor from the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. Unlike the original Eleanor that appeared in the first version of the movie in 1974, the 2000 movie release had a car in it that was a visual stunner. Painted silver with black racing stripes, a 351 Cleveland and a 5-speed transmission, with an integrated nitrous oxide button in the middle of the shift knob that urged you to go baby go. This car launched hundreds of similar builds that mimic the movie car and is still a fan favorite to this day. Coming in at number 7 is the 1968 Ford Mustang GT390 in the movie Bullet. When legendary car guy and actor Steve McQueen is in a movie, you are guaranteed mechanical awesomeness and realistic car action and sounds will be present in the movie. Painted in Highland green and sporting a 390 cubic inch Ford engine and torque thrust wheels, Steve McQueen hammered and shifted his way through the streets of San Francisco as he chased the black Charger to a fiery end. For some reason you disagree with this car being on the list, go tell it to the guy that just paid $3.4 million for it recently at a Mecum auction. Number 6 is the 1957 Chevy from the movie Hollywood Nights. Before it was a movie star, the retina-searing yellow 57 Chevy 210 was a popular hot rodding magazine test bed for reader-suggested hop-ups. In 1980, the car made its movie premiere alongside another beauty in Michelle Pfeiffer. While the movie may be somewhat forgettable, there is no forgetting the Dyer's 671 supercharged small block, 4-speed gearbox, ladder bars, or Krieger SS wheels. Coming in at number 5 is the 1970 Dodge Challenger from the movie Vanishing Point. Powered by a 440 Magnum 4-barrel and A833 4-speed transmission, it had all the power and speed needed for its driver, Kowalski, to attract every law enforcement officer from Denver to San Francisco. The Challenger may have been fast, but in the end it was no challenge for the two bulldozers blocking the road at the end of the movie. Bet you didn't know the actual car used in the final scene was actually a 67 Camaro packed full of explosives and pulled by a 383 powered Challenger to its final fiery end. The number 4 car on the list is the 1958 Plymouth Fury from the movie Christine. The dual quad 1958 Fury was originally chosen to be the star car of the movie because it was considered a forgotten car. Just like its driver, Arnie Cunningham was a forgotten person in the movie. Any car that can fix itself is cool, even if it has a temper and a penchant for revenge. As good as the 318 cubic inch engine sounds in the movie, it wasn't the real sound. The actual sound came from a 1970 Mustang 428 Super Cobra Jet. Number 3 is a 32 Ford in the movie American Graffiti. Driven by John Milner in the movie, this 32 checks every box for American hot rod cool. Powered by a 327 Chevy and wearing a 4-carb Manafray intake manifold, armed with sprint race car style side pipe headers and chrome steel wheels, this car has it all. There are several storylines in the movie, but the most memorable always involve the 32 Ford prowling the streets and defending its honor as the fastest car in town against a rowdy 55 Chevy from out of town driven by a very young Harrison Ford. Number 2 on this list is none other than the 1955 Chevrolet from the movie Two-Lane Blacktop. Driven by a character identified only as the driver, the 55 Chevrolet in the movie captures everything about street racing in the 1970s. Powered by a tunnel ram dual quad big block Chevrolet, the driver and the mechanic worked their way across America one street race at a time. The sound of this movie is pure automotive nirvana, and just hearing the Muncie Rock Crusher transmission whine and do its thing is worth this car's place on this list. And the #1 movie car is no other than the 1977 Pontiac Trans Am seen in the movie Smokey and the Bandit. Performance cars was a dirty word in the late 70s, and the movie Smokey and the Bandit elevated one car's status to super cool. Driven by Burt Reynolds with Sally Fields riding shotgun, the Pontiac Trans Am outjumps, outslides, and basically outruns Sheriff Buford T. Justice on the crew's cross-country adventure to deliver Coors beer to Big and Little Anus in Georgia. The 77 Bandit Trans Am may not have been fast, but it was cool. Burt Reynolds in the movie Smokey and the Bandit made it a movie car legend. So there you have it, the top 10 movie cars of all time with American muscle in them. It's okay if you disagree, and if you do, please let me know in the comments section what cars do you think should have been in the top 10, and perhaps more importantly, which one should have been #1. Guys, follow First Place Auto Parts on Facebook and YouTube, where we will continually be adding cool car guy stuff such as product review videos, how to install videos, and covering some really cool car guy events such as drag races and car shows. When you need parts for your car, go to our always open, easy to use First Place Auto Parts website at fpautoparts.com. There you will literally find thousands of restoration and performance parts that you need to get your project muscle car or project truck on the road. We appreciate you watching, and until next time, keep the hammer down and keep it between the guardrails.